Hi, welcome. My name is James. I also go by Incomplete. This is my first ever video log. I plan on making many more to come. My goal with these videos is mainly to entertain, but I also intend to help people. I want to talk about what makes people happy and sad, what people fear. I want to talk about mental illness and how it's affected me and how I've helped myself. I want to talk about family and careers. I want to talk about being a better person and striving for more. I want to expose the world to sacred geometry. I like to talk about religion and politics in a certain way. I want to talk more about my hobbies and share milestones that I reach with the internet. I want to help show the world how to be better consumers. The main purpose for this video is specifically to document my first day going cold turkey for marijuana. I've been smoking since I was 12. At first, just every couple days, but then by the time I got to like 15 or 16, I started smoking every day, any chance I could get. The only thing I ever thought about was weed, like all the time. By the time I turned 20, I had a place of my own and a steady job, steady enough to fuel a very, very bad weed addiction. Laugh all you want. I know it's funny. People joke all the time about how weed isn't addictive and how it's the safest drug, yada, yada, yada. But it's the safety that I was addicted to. Weed made me complacent. It makes me slow and lazy, and I put a band-aid on all my problems by just smoking weed. Uh, it got to the point where if I didn't smoke before I did anything, then it just wasn't as fulfilling as it could have been. Food, sleeping, video games, sex, literally anything I had to smoke, or I wouldn't really have fully appreciated it like I thought I should have. Sometimes like I would smoke and then go start doing what I was intending to do, and then like think I didn't smoke enough, so I'd literally have to stop what I was doing and go smoke more, and then go back to what I was doing to try to have fun and enjoy it, which is pretty depressing, honestly. Um, in this same period of time, in like 20s, right when I got the apartment, I started to develop really, really bad depression and anxiety. So I would abuse marijuana thinking that it was doing something good, obviously. Like, man, I'm so fucked up. I should smoke some more marijuana. It'll probably level me out, right? No. I realized I didn't need it anymore. At one point in my life, I never needed weed. I didn't need to smoke before I did anything, and it never used to be on my mind. It didn't control me. That's not to say that weed caused my anxiety and depression. To be honest, I feel like I've probably had anxiety and depression my whole life. I can definitely identify the same feelings I used to feel when I was young and compare them to the same feelings I have now, and I know it's depression. I think right when I started to notice that the fact that I was mentally ill is right when I started to self-medicate, which hid all of my symptoms for like a whole decade. Eventually, the cup spilled over, obviously, and no amount of weed in the world was going to make my symptoms go away. I definitely still tried, though, that's for sure. From 20 to 25, now, yesterday, basically, I smoked more than ever, especially thanks to concentrates. I don't know if you guys know what concentrates are or not, but for those of you who don't, it's marijuana oils that are extracted out of the plant where it's just containing the THC. So you can smoke a lot more in one sitting in one little area much quicker than you could smoking a lot of marijuana in one sitting. So it's a much more potent end result. Up until literally yesterday, I was smoking a gram or two of wax a day to myself, and that's not exaggerating. I finally came to the conclusion that I don't want to drug myself anymore. I want to be back in control. I haven't smoked since last night. Even that was a hard decision because every time I try to quit, I always just have to smoke that one last bowl, you know. I'm not going to sit here and say that weed is bad for people. I'm not going to try to say that other people should quit smoking. Not at all. If it makes you happy and you don't have the same experience as me, then by all means keep using it. It's helping you, obviously. However, if what I'm saying right now sounds like I ripped it out of your head and made a video with it, then consider quitting. Maybe you should too. I'm quitting in hopes to regain some mental clarity. I want my energy back. I want to get a grip on my anxiety and depression and appetite. I want to be in control of my emotions. My room is always a mess. The place I smoke in, literally, like, I just can't keep it clean. I'll clean it one day, it'll be immaculate, and then all of a sudden just boxes, trash, the smoking utensils, bags, everything, everywhere. Like, just for example, look, my room is a mess. Pieces, glass. It's sad. I don't want to keep struggling just to stay on top of myself anymore. I hope that this helps me find the passion to start focusing on being an entertainer and bringing you guys videos that you can relate to. Look forward to more music. I'll be doing product reviews, rants, unpopular opinions, and anything else I can come up with. I'll be making more videos of my journey on going sober. If anybody has any questions or anything like that, go ahead and ask. Have a great rest of your day, and please remember to drink plenty of water.